my situation. And I literally was waking up and I said, "But when I wake up, if you're like me, you put your two hands together before you put your 2 feet to the ground, right?" And I was praying for someone to come into my life that would help me to carry out my purpose. And then I went to Vegas, and right there in Vegas, I realized that God had answered my prayers. A good friend of mine introduced me to this young lady, and she has a history of being super successful, but she's also had a better history of helping other people be successful. And that's who I wanted to be around. She has made millions of dollars. I'm just telling you, that's not the issue tonight. What it is that I love is that she loves helping other people be successful. So if you want to be successful, you like being around successful people, you're in the right room. It is an honor and a privilege to introduce my mentor, my friend, my lifestylepreneur, and I like to call her my angel from above, Miss Sherry. Welcome to the call, sis.
Oh, thank you, Jared. And it's always such a pleasure to see your smiling face. And we just got to, be in Dallas together, and a lot of the people that are on this call are part of our community. And we want to welcome each and every one of you that are guests. My name is Sherry Sharman. Like Jared said, I'm from Carlsbad, California. And prior to being involved in an industry you're about to see, I was a Montessori preschool teacher. And at that time, a single mom, and I was extremely broke. So when a friend introduced me to what you're about to see, I was really open-minded. And I have to say that, some of you that are guests on here, you're probably going, what is my friend got me into? That's what I said to my friend. But thank goodness that I paid attention. And what ended up happening in a short period of time, I went from extremely broke to being able to fulfill all my wildest dreams. And I'm hoping that for each and every one of you tonight. And I have the pleasure to introduce to you someone that I met when he was in his early 20s. And there's a lot of people on this call. In fact, I just heard, I'm going to do a shout out to my good friend Gary Hank, who was with us in the very beginning of our careers. And there's a lot of the family that's on this call, which just warms my heart. So if you're on this call and you're going, okay, let's get started, I'm going to introduce to you a gentleman, like I said, who was in his early 20s when I met him. He's not only mastered this industry, he's become an incredible teacher, mentor, and incredible businessman. I just love working with him because he's right now in Colombia, training and teaching people down in South America. And I just am so proud of what he's been able to achieve in his career. And I want to introduce to you my business partner and dearest friend, Muzaffar Najmi.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you, Sherry and Jared. And it's so good to be here. By the way, if I start to freeze a little bit, somebody tell me because the internet down here in South America is a little spotty. So if I'm a little pixely, please forgive me. But I'm smiling ear to ear because I don't know how many times in your life that you've had someone that coached you, trained you, helped you develop when you were broke, and then later on in life she's introducing you, saying all these great wonderful things. And I'm very fortunate that we've been able to create some great success, but to hear your mentor say it, it's a kind of a surreal feeling. And I appreciate it, Cherry. And I know if you're brand new and you saw our host Jared, and you're like, nobody can be that happy. Like seriously, like that happy? Like, is he always that happy? Ask his wife. He's always that happy. Like, for any of y'all that know Jared, you're shaking your head, going, "Nah, we met the dude. Like, he's always that happy." And it's funny, but somebody was like that's kind of like overly happy. Now, I'll tell you right now that I hope everybody lives overly happy. I really do. Like, God, we have one shot at life. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is not, there is no second chances in this thing that I know of, right? Like, there is no do over that I know of. All I know is that Jared is one of the happiest go lucky people that I know, and so I appreciate you hosting, my friend. For those of y'all that are brand new, I know they're a friend or a family member or a business partner somebody introduced you to tonight, and they were excited too. And you're going, man, everybody's just excited, and I get it. But when you finally see something, whether you've seen this industry before, or maybe this is your first time, but when you finally see something that can actually help you fulfill the things that you want, you know, you tend to smile a little bit more. You tend to be a little bit happier when there's real hope involved. And so I'm going to share with everyone. My name is Mazafar, and I've been very fortunate to be a part of this industry. And you heard that from Sherry as well. It's going on my 30th year. However, this company just launched, and I was very fortunate to be a part of that. But before it happened, I want you guys to know that I grew up in Minnesota. Like my dad is East African, and my mom is from Dubai. So I don't know how they got married, but that's a different story for a different day. The fact is that they moved to Minnesota of all places when I was 10 years old. And English was my second language, and I learned that if I want to become successful, go to school. And I got lucky enough to get to university playing football. And I had a football scholarship. In my last year in university, I tore my ACL, MCL, and PCL ligament in my right knee. And a lot of my friends, and one of them's here today, but a lot of my friends went pro. And I'm really happy for them. They got to live out their dreams. My dream was shattered in an instant. Like it was literally seconds of making the wrong move, and my dream was shattered. And I just believe, and my mom said that when one door closes, God opens another. And she also used to tell me that you have a plan, God has a plan, God always wins. Just remember that, boy. And I was like, yes, mama, you know, and I want you to know that I got introduced to what you're about to see, except it wasn't this company. So this is me dating myself. What I saw was the cassette tape version of what you're about to see, which is like streaming. You know what I mean? Like it's different. And anyone that's sitting on here going, "What's a cassette tape?" We need to have a different conversation. But for for everyone else, I hope you understand the analogy. And I'll show you this company. So I'm going to share my screen and run through this. But along the years, I've built 7 companies in this space, and I've been very fortunate to have earned a significant income in my life. And when I got together with my partners and we discussed this company, Viago, which is what you are looking at, ladies and gentlemen, when we discussed this, what happened was, you know, we talked about how do we make something better? And I'm going to explain that here in a second. So just let me do this because I'm on my laptop. So I have to do it like this. And then I'm going to go here, click on this one. There might be an easier way to do this. And then I'm going to hit share from current slide. And then I'm going to hit this and then make this thing full screen. Hold on. And we're going to do just like this. And here we go, right here, right? So just so all of you know, this is the company. And what happened for me is I was very, very fortunate that my business partners and I, we got together and we talked about Viago. And one of my partners created a luxury skincare company where he opened 900 stores in 40 countries. And another one of my business partners, him and his partners, they created the largest travel club in the world, millions upon millions of members. And we all came together and we talked about how could we do something bigger, better. And we talked about Viago, via being the way, the path, and go means to go. And what we talked about was how do we do this? Like, and all these ideas started coming, and then we started going after our network, and we started to create this membership. Now, the world is heading to a subscription model. Like, if you look at, you know, Apple has a subscription. You know, when you look at Netflix or Hulu or Peacock, subscription, subscription, subscription. Like when you look at, you know, any like even software today, people can't buy the software; they have to get a subscription. So we created a subscription, ladies and gentlemen, a membership benefit. And we wanted this membership benefit to have multiple categories that people would fall in love with. We didn't want it to be a want, we wanted it to be a need. And that's what we created. And there's several categories. Now we start with travel because travel is sexy. Travel has become something that everybody wants, especially after COVID. Like really, like there are people that did revenge travel right after everything opened up. And everybody's been more and more excited to go see the world. And when I ask people, why don't you? And they always say either time or money. And then I ask, okay, if time and money was not an issue in your life, what would you do more of? Now, there are people that would add religious things, there are people, but the thing that I hear the most is if time and money was not an issue in my life, then I would travel more. And I would travel with friends and family. And so let's start with travel, ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing we did is we created this booking portal. It's a website. So the minute you become a member of Viago, a part of our community, The first thing you're going to get is you're going to get your own website. Like this is yours, what you're looking at, except you're going to add your name on there. That's it. And you'll have access to unlimited wholesale travel. Like absolutely incredible. Now, there are other companies out there, your Pricelines, your Expedias, like all of those, and they have wholesale, but they don't give you that. What they do is they mark it up. They actually sell travel. We don't sell travel. The price that we got, which is wholesale, we give to you. We give to all of our members. And this is what I want to share with everyone, some examples of what that looks like. Now, I'm going to do hotels, even though there's different categories of travel, because I just want you to get a taste. And then later on, I'm sure you can play with the website and you will see so many things. But this is a hotel in Las Vegas. Then the public price, we normally used Expedia and Priceline or Booking.com for this, but look at our pricing, the Viago price, and look at the difference, right? This is Miami, Florida. Look at the difference, the savings. My grandmother said a penny saved is a penny earned. This is Glacier National Park. 34% savings. This is New York, Millennium Hotel Times Square, a 57% savings. This is Italy. Let's go international, ladies and gentlemen, with over a 50% savings. I'm in Colombia. I booked the Grand Hyatt Hotel, the Grand Hyatt here in Bogota. The price on Priceline was $279. The price on Expedia was $269. The price with Viago was $139. That's a big difference, ladies and gentlemen, just so everybody knows. That's category number one. Category number two is our escapes. These vacations right here are in two categories. Number one is the one that we design. We pick the date, we pick the location, and we add all the bullet points inside of it. And that's VIP escapes, our reward escapes. This is our reward escape. So if you look at this one to Playa del Carmen, this thing normally costs $1,700, not including flights. But inside is round trip airport transfers, welcome reception, all inclusive, a sunset cruise, and the price and a host and a phone party and all of it. But the price of this is $850 versus the $1,700. I know what you're thinking. That's 50% off. Yes, but it gets better than that. We have a rewards program, hence the name Reward Escape. Have you, like, I'm sure, I'm almost positive everybody on this Zoom has some sort of rewards program, whether it's at the pharmacy, gas station, grocery store, like I don't know, a restaurant, like a Subway. Like everybody's got rewards nowadays. You put in your information, and every time you go, it adds up points. Same thing with us. When you stay loyal to us, it adds up points for you. But here's the difference. We actually give you points the minute you become a member, immediately, like immediately. Our CEO's motto is we give you more than you give us. We give you more than you give us. So just so all of you know, the minute you join, you get 600 points. 600. 1 point equals $1. So you can use, and you're probably guessing it, those points should bring this price down. Now, every vacation, every reward escape has a maximum amount, just so you know, a maximum amount of points you can use. So this one, the lowest you can bring this one to is 700 per person. And my friends that went on this trip in December, they were calling me going, Muzaffar, people spent 4,000 or 5,000 for two people. And look at our price for two people versus, other places. And then here's another one that we just created to Vietnam. I mean, look at the price difference. This is Dubai. You're talking about in $500. And we had to create a second one for, where's the other one? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I hid the slide by accident. I apologize, right? There's a second Dubai. There's actually a third Dubai. Most of y'all don't know, but it's for the Colombia team. The Colombia team booked their own Dubai escape. You know why? Because the US has two of them, and there's over 350 people booked for those two. Colombia booked their own Dubai escape, and there's over 100 plus people from Colombia going. You know why? Because it's affordable. You know why? Because they're getting so many things included that you can't get anywhere else without paying extra for it. That's the brilliance of this. This is Grand Canyon. There's so many, like South Africa, Costa Rica, Spain, Italy, Greece, Thailand. And then there's Escape Your Way. Your Way. And this is like one of my best friends who you're going to hear from, but his son is graduating high school. And he was like, Muzaffar, I want to do a trip for my son. Can they help me? And I want my family all to go. And then Viago helped him. And then he messaged me and he goes, man, I love this company, man. They designed everything for me. Like, this is absolutely amazing. And I just want y'all to realize that you can design your own, or you can go on the ones that we design. Category number 3 is telemedicine, access to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you know what kind of peace of mind I have right now being in Colombia, South America, knowing that I can access a doctor from here? I want you to know that locally, for all of you that are in the United States, understand not only can you access a doctor, but they can send the prescription that you would need or your family member would need to the pharmacy. My daughter was sick in December, and what happened is my wife was like, let's go to urgent care. And I said, no, she's shivering, she's crying. I'm going to get her home into bed. And I went online and I went to telemedicine and I booked an appointment. In 2 minutes. The doctor called me in 2 minutes. And he said, I know exactly what she has. It's an upper respiratory situation. And he said, I'll send the medication to the pharmacy. And that's exactly what happened, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't have to go anywhere other than to the pharmacy. My daughter got to stay in bed. It was incredible. Zero copay, zero any of that stuff. It's all included in the membership. Plus, we've got access to major medical, just so all of you know. Like, it's incredible. And then there's daily deals, which, like, to me, it's funny, but Ed and I always talk about the hookup, and you're going to hear from him in a little bit. But the hookup, if any of y'all know what that is, the hookup is back in the days, and maybe you still do it today, where you call your friend that has a job somewhere and say, hey, like for me, it was Foot Locker. My buddy Armando had a job at Foot Locker, and I was like, hey, you got the hookup? Because we needed a discount on shoes. Nobody back then, when we were broke, nobody wanted to pay full price. I still don't want to pay full price. My grandma said a penny saved is a penny earned, right? So, but think about this: AMC, Cinemark, DoorDash, Petco, Sunglass Hut. I went to SeaWorld and the tickets were normally 109 per person. I paid 59 per person. Like, I look at all the money saved, and this is just the beginning. Like, I'm in Colombia right now, and I have meetings set up with their biggest movie theater here for Colombia to be able to get discounts for our Colombian family. But not only are we adding to the membership here in Colombia, we're adding to the membership all over the world. Do you know where this membership is going to be literally a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? Like, I think about that and I'm going, gosh, I want to market something that's going to grow. Do you know where WhatsApp? Do you guys know the app called WhatsApp? There was a time where WhatsApp didn't have call waiting. There was a time where WhatsApp didn't have all the functions that it does today. Today, it's one of the best apps out there. There was a time where Netflix didn't have everything that it has today. Everybody grows and develops their business. So are we. This is our beginning point, ladies and gentlemen. We even have shows and events. Like, my friend went to an NBA game and saved 60%. And then we've got our marketplace, which is access to some of the top nutrition, skincare, and there's other products that are going to come in there that you'll get at a wholesale price, and you'll be able to use your points to buy the price down even further. Let's recap. Viago. There's a lot of information, right? This membership, what's inside of it: discount booking engine, VIP escapes, unique experiences, a telemedicine program, daily member savings, best pricing on marketplace. Like, everything's inside this membership. And you get more than what you give when you start, which is 600 points. Think about that. So the one-time setup fee for the membership is $450, and you get 600 points. And 1 point equals $1. So you give $450, you receive 600. How incredible is that? And then every month, when you do the 99 to maintain your membership, you're getting 100 points every month. It's so funny, but like, I sit back and ask people, what does your gym membership give you when you join? And people go, well, access to the gym. Okay, what else? What do they give you when you maintain your membership every month? Well, access to the gym. What about Netflix? Like, what do they give you every single month for being with Netflix? Well, Mazafra, access to Netflix, and I can log in and have access to everything Netflix has. You can log in and have access to everything Viago has. Plus, we give you points that you can use. It's brilliant. And my best part, my one of my favorites, is our gift. Like, think about loyalty. Imagine if Netflix said to you, stay loyal to Netflix for 12 months. And at the end of 12 months, we're going to give you 20 free movie tickets. Now you may go, that's not a lot, but it is. It's an extra $200, right? Because each ticket's around $10. So what if you were loyal to Netflix for 12 months and they gave you 20 free movie tickets? Think about that one. But they don't. Like what do we get for being loyal to our cell phone company for 12 months? And everybody normally tells me another bill. And I think about that and I laugh because it's so true. Do you know what you get here? You get a vacation, you get a gift. Let's just call it that. You get a vacation, or it's an extra 1,000 Viago points. Those are the two things that you get an option to choose from. Can I tell you something better? We're going to be adding more gifts. We're going to be adding more gifts. And I think we have one that's completed right now, but I don't have the slide with me. I'm not going to go into it, but I'll just tell you there's more coming. We want to live life amplified every day, everywhere. And so I want to talk to you about tonight. Tonight, I'm in Colombia. And I met somebody that saw the presentation tonight. And I asked him, what part did you like the most? And he was like, the vacation. I said, great. I said, do you want to take vacations as a customer? Or do you want to take the vacations and also earn an income for helping other people? He said, I want to do it all. So with us, you can become a brand ambassador and you'll earn an income for helping us market and promote Viago. We will pay you to help us find members and business partners. Do you know how amazing that is? So let me explain right now. When you register as an ambassador, you get what's called an ABS system, which is an ambassador business system. It's your website, it's your back office, it's the software. Like it's everything we spent millions of dollars for. You spend 49 bucks. We spent millions, you spent 49. And then every year to maintain your ABS system, it's 99 for the year. Now let's talk income. How do we earn an income? There's 5 ways to earn an income. And see, I was used to getting paid one way. Most people I know get paid one way. If they work, they make money. If they don't work, they don't make money. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers. Sherry, I was talking about you tonight because I met a professor, and this guy's a professor at a university. And as he works as a professor, he makes money. And I was telling him about a teacher that was my mentor. And he said, oh, wow. He said, your mentor was also a professor. And I'm like, she's a professor now. I go, but she was a preschool teacher. And I don't mean to belittle it, Cherry, not in any way. I know that sounds funny, and I'm so sorry. But I think you're a professor now. And I said, you know, her first year in our industry as a preschool teacher, she made 258,000 back in 1987. Like, imagine how much money that would be in today's time. Anyways, I told you that was the cassette tape version of what we're looking at today, by the way, because she decided to come out of retirement. Like she's made millions upon millions. And she's like, Muzaffar, I'm more excited about this than anything I've ever built. Like that's amazing, by the way. But let me talk about the 5 ways we earn an income. Actually, I'm not going to go through all 5. I just told on myself. As you can see, I'm only covering 2. So I'm covering 2 tonight, right? So the first is pretty obvious, right? When you refer people, you're going to get a referral bonus or what we call a direct bonus. So when somebody joins because you referred them, now we're going to do this presentation every day this week. Why? It's the last week of the month. And I'm going to show you the real reason, like the real reason why we're going to do a presentation every night this week. You ready? I'm going to show it to you. When you refer somebody, you earn $100 for one person. So what if you refer 200? What if you refer 5, 500, 10, 1,000? What if you, like, I know people that have referred 20, 30, 40 people, right? So just so you know, we have something special though. When you refer 6, you make 600. And you're going, well, Muzaffar, that's simple math. I understand it is. However, here's the special part of it. When you personally bring 6, not only do you earn 600, but your membership starting next month is free. So we have a goal. Like we have a goal. We want to break the record of how many people we can help get their 6 done before January ends. Like that's our goal. Like we want all of you to have your membership for free, right? For free. Like Sherry introduced a dear friend of hers named Helen. And Helen absolutely loves this. And I got a chance to meet her in Dallas. You talk about one of the sweetest. kind souls that you'll meet, right? So I meet Helen, and I know that Helen has a friend or two on. I don't know how many, so please forgive me. What I'll tell you is that I know Helen's more concerned about her friend getting their membership for free, because that's just the type of person she is. Helen's the type of person that's always been a giver. But you know what's great about this? When you help people get their six, it still benefits you. So even though she's going to lead with her heart to help others, she's going to get a chance to win. It's the true win-win scenario. Like, this is truly like Sherry introduced her friend Kathy. So Sherry got her six in her first week. And Kathy was like, well, if Sherry did it, I'm gonna do it. So she got her six in 4 days. I spoke to a girl that works with us named Angie, and she was like, Mazafar, she goes, I have somebody on the team that got six in their first day. So I challenged her. I was like, well, Angie, you should tell him that help his six get six. Because I don't know of anyone yet that has been able to say, I got my six, and all six of mine, they have theirs. All six are free. So I'm actually challenging somebody to accomplish that one. You got your six. Congrats. Now, make sure all six have theirs free. That means they each got their six. Can we talk about that? Because the team is going to grow. And what does that mean? Well, Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. And I just want you all to know that why not live with a residual income? A residual dollar is better than a regular dollar. So I'm going to talk about building teams, right? So let's say, for example, let's say you introduced the lady that I was talking about, Helen. Let's say you introduced Helen, and Helen introduced Sherry. I know it was the opposite way around, right? But just follow me on this. And let's say Sherry introduced Jared, who's the host, and Jared introduces Susie. And Susie introduces, I'm going to use the video I see of Lisa Wood Steele, right? So let's say that Susie introduced her. Well, now you have 5 people, but you only introduced Helen. Like, that's all you did. But you have 5 on one side. And then you introduce me. And I introduce my buddy Ed. And Ed introduces his sister Rosie. And Rosie introduces Tanya. And Tanya introduces Jim. And now you have 5 on your other team. Now, I'm going to say this. As long as your 5 on your left team and 5 on your right team are active members, you're going to earn another bonus of $50 a month every month. And you're going to offer, it's not a lot of money. Yeah, but 5 is not a lot of people, especially because you only brought 2. Anyways, when you go for your 6, the rest of your people will go underneath either your right team or your left team. Guess what happens? Your numbers are going to start getting higher than 5-5. And what happens when you introduce a Sherry who already gets her 6, and then Kathy gets her 6, and then other people? That's driving these numbers to 10-10, which is a guaranteed residual of $200 a month, as long as everybody keeps their 99. And then all of those people are going to go 5-5 and 10-10. Like, I have a guy that works with us who introduced somebody that finished 5-5 their first day and 10-10 their second day. 5-5 their first day, 10-10 their second day. Look, I'm just telling you, I'm pushing people going, yeah, but I bet you can't help all 5-5 get their 5-5 in their, it's like, I'm just that way. I'm a little crazy. But anyways, 50-50 is $1,000 a month, every month. 100-100 is $2,000 a month. 250-250 is $5,000 a month. Yes, there are people earning these. I have a couple that almost finished 500 last month, and they're finishing it this month. But there are several people that have finished it. There are people that have finished 1,000. There are people getting close. There are people that, the only one that we don't have anyone in the company yet, so I challenge all of you, somebody's going to get it, is 5,000. These incomes are real, ladies and gentlemen. But I want you to know that I'm not here to guarantee you a check. All I am here to tell you is that if we put in the work, we can have the success. Just like when you join a gym, it doesn't guarantee you muscles. If you join a weight loss program, it doesn't guarantee somebody's going to cut the fat off of you in your first day. Like, let's just be real. The point is that we have a training program that will teach you and train you how to do this. If you were going to become a lawyer, you'd go to law school. If you were going to become a doctor, you'd go to medical school. You wouldn't sit there and say, I want to become a doctor. I'm going to do it no matter what. I'm just not going to go to school to learn how to do it. Nobody would want you to teach them or work on them or help them or operate on them, God forbid, without a degree. Here, what I want you to know is we have an online training program and then we have an in-person training. So we have 3 that we do in the US that are international trainings for the US. We do 3 here in Colombia. We do 3 in Europe. So you can really duplicate a team. And so what I want you to know is this, is that there are people that have been working with us for a little bit. And I'm excited to have a couple people just quickly tell their story. And the first one I'm gonna go to, and I think she knows I'm coming to her because it's her birthday. And so I gotta have her tell her story, man. It's her birthday and she's on here and she's part of the community. And I see her on video. So I'm going to you, birthday girl. Kathy, can you tell your story to everybody?
Yes, a long time ago I was born. No, I'm kidding, not that story. I'm really excited to be here. I was 22 years old when I met Sherry Sharman, and I saw her as a success and somebody I always wanted to be like. And she shines light wherever she goes. And I got married and had kids and got busy. And then she called me and said, I found an incredible company. And I'm like, I will go where you go. And I trust you. And that's my heart. And Sherry is somebody who came out of retirement. And so I saw this company and I saw so much about it, family oriented, community oriented, and helping people, people helping people, which is what the world needs right now. So I got 6 people involved right away, a couple more than that, and I'm working every day just to, I want to bless people. I'm not asking them to do anything that's gonna do anything crazy. I'm asking them to bless their lives, and that's how I feel. And so, thanks to Sherry, I'm on my way. My goal is to just help the company grow, help everybody grow, and I'm grateful every day for this.
Well, happy birthday and congrats on finishing your 6. And we have to help
Thank
all of
you.
them get their 6. And we're excited for you to get
Yes.
promoted. And this is going to be one of the best years of your life. So it was great to see you in Dallas. The next I'm going to go to is one of my best friends. And it's because whenever I meet people, they go, yeah, but I got friends that already have money or made great money. And listen, my best friend made millions in the NFL, and I'm not the guy. I'm the plus one. Like he's the guy. I'm his plus one wherever we go. And you see him, his big heart. He was one of the best linebackers to play the game. Ed, if you could tell your story, man, I appreciate you being on tonight, and we love having you a part of the Viago family, brother. So I'll turn it to you.
Hey, first of all, I want to say I'm not the man, you the man. I'm just the man next to the man. All right. Hey, everybody, how you doing? My name's Ed Hartwell. I actually was blessed to actually live out my dream and play in the NFL for 9 years. I made a lot of money. I was actually at my best friend's 50th birthday party, and I met the community and they introduced me to this. I said, let me see what's going on. So he showed me and I was blown away because it's better. It was the same stuff, but far cheaper than what I've already been doing and that I'm used to. And I was like, I'm in. Then he said, it's the income part. And I said, show me that. I said, so you telling me I can get my friends and family and then they can make a residual income? We can travel and have a good time together. Oh, I'm all the way in. So since then, I became a residual earner. My membership is free. I have my 6. I've participated in everything from the discounts. I went to Baltimore. I stayed in Ritz-Carlton for $200 when I was in Baltimore doing some stuff down there for the Ravens. My son, he just got accepted to Indiana State, so he's going to go play football down there. I booked my school. I booked the flight, the room, and the rental car and saved money. I've done escapes in Mexico for $4.99. I'm going to Dubai. I booked my son a graduation trip. They booked it for me so that the family can come and we can enjoy and celebrate him graduating and going and playing college football. I did the Be Well. My son had the flu. I've used that several times in saving money. But what I'm telling you, the daily deals, Apple, I saved $2,500 on buying a new Cadillac IQ. That was an extra $2,500. I don't have to pay them. I'm blown away. Like the membership alone is bananas. I'm telling you. So, hey, don't miss the boat. I'm telling you, this thing right here is worth it. It's just the community is the best part though. It's like a family reunion every time we go somewhere. A family reunion. I love y'all. Y'all my family. Y'all are my new team. Let's go win the Super Bowl. Let's go. Viago, baby. Woo! That's what I'm saying. Ow! Let's get it, bro.
So think about that. Do you know how cool that is? So many people are scared to talk to their best friend. And like Ed's not a paid actor. Like if you can't tell that he uses the membership, like people are going, how did you guys get an NFL player? Because he sees it. And it started with a relationship, and I'm honored. But look, I would love to go to a lot of different stories. You know, you heard my friend that's the host, Jared, that, you know, is in the fire department and he loves what he does. The fact is that, you know, I did a call with him and his family, and he invited everybody from his nana to his brothers and sisters to everybody. And Jared's like, people have to see this, and he's committed to helping everybody win and get their six. My buddy Soda is on here, and I've known Soda for years. And I wish everybody could tell their story, but I want you to know Soda has run a production company and team for a long time. And he was like, listen, Muzaffar, I go from production, from event to event to event. Number one, it can't be done without a team. So I get it. He was like, number two, I've been doing events for businesses like this. He goes, and I've watched my friends earn a residual income, and I've gone from paycheck to paycheck, which was from event to event to event, helping them build their residual income while I was going from paycheck to paycheck. And you guys think this conversation with me and Soda meant that Soda decided to join Viago because Muzaffar did such a great explanation. No, Soda used the membership because he watched it in the presentation. But then Sherry Sharman comes out of retirement and Soda's like, let's go. I'm like, really, dude? Like, really? Like, you've been watching this with me and I've been talking to you. And Sherry Sharman, with all due respect, Sherry, she says, let's go. And Soda jumps. Like, I don't even know if he jumped because he's already 6'7". But anyways, I'm not bitter. I'm not. So I love you, and I'm happy that you're part of the family. I'm just saying it wasn't me. Like I couldn't do it. It was Sherry. She just has that gift. God bless her. And so, anyways, let's continue. Let's continue down this path, right? So training is training. I'm not bitter. I promise y'all, I'm not bitter, right? So let's continue and let's talk about getting started, which Soda did because Sherry asked him. And so what happened is that this is what we do. It's the membership plus, right? Plus the ABS system, which is becoming an ambassador. So it's one time $4.99. I'm a math guy. So I divided $4.99 with 365 days, and it was $1.36. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, is it worth $1.36 a day to have a business that no one can take away from you? To have 600 points given to you, to have an opportunity to build something at the beginning. Like I'm just letting y'all know, it's absolutely brilliant. The timing of this. So look, your friend introduced you. Maybe you were introduced by Soda or Helen or Ed or Jared. I don't know. Kathy, maybe the birthday girl introduced you. I'm not sure. The point is that the minute you say yes, which is now, this is your position. It's locked in. You own it. No one can take it away from you. It's yours, ladies and gentlemen. And then your friend is going to bring more people that will go on your team. That's the brilliance of this. They only build 2 teams. So they have to put everybody underneath you or underneath the other team. But this is your position. You own it. And when people come, your team grows and you benefit. There are people that decide to wait. What does that mean? It means you gave your position away. Someone that sees this presentation and doesn't start, they're willingly giving the position that I showed away. The next person that joins, I know Helen is going to introduce more people tomorrow. When they join, they will go there in the next spot. And when somebody goes, I'm ready to come back, can I have my spot back? No, you gave it away. I'm sorry. You have to go in the next available position. And what that means is the person that's now above you, they will be putting people on another team because they built 2 teams, and you will miss out on the folks that could have went on your team. Don't do that. There's 3 ways to really get started. A is, I'm ready to go. Like there are Colombians that earn $300 a month income down here that are joining Viago because it's an opportunity. I've got Colombians that make great money and own businesses that started. I have a guy that owns multiple restaurants that says, Muzaffar, I have an income because I have a team. I'm doing this and I'm going to build another team. So it's not just people that are broke, it's wealthy, it's everybody in between. So if you're ready to get started, lock in your position. Don't give your position away. Get that done tonight. before people get started tomorrow. B is someone that wants to be a customer and we welcome you. And C is someone that is like, I just want to wait and see. And that's okay. I just want you to understand that we're growing, we're not going anywhere. And to me, opportunities are never lost. They just go to people that take advantage of them. And I couldn't end this Zoom without going to my mentor. I know she started and introduced me, but here's the question, Sherry. Why? Why did you come out of retirement? Why now? You've got millions of dollars. You've got a great family, a husband, a son, beautiful grandkids. You're taking care of your mom who's 92 years young, and you have other businesses. Why Viago? Why now? And we're so honored that you're here. And I know you help orchestrate these Zooms, and I know it's your passion to help everybody finish their 6 this week. But why Viago? Why now? And I'll turn the Zoom over to you.
Thank you, Muzaffar, and thank you for doing such a stellar job on the presentation, because I don't know if you can feel it, everyone, but this is why I love this business. And it's the community of Viago that brought us out of retirement. And both my husband and I were honored to be able to go to the launch and to be able to sit there and just witness so many people from all walks of life in working together in harmony. And that was something that in my career, I've always wanted to achieve this. I've wanted to have a company that honestly cares about the people first. And when you get to meet Isaac, who is the CEO and owner of this company, he will bring you to tears, because this man is such a giver. His absolute motto is, we give more than what you give us. And he lives by that. And that's something that I've not seen in this industry too often, is owners usually forget where they come from and don't think of the people that helped them get there. And there's a lot of people on this call right now that could attest to that. And for all of you that are brand new that are looking at this, be an A, be part of the A team. Let's get started. You can actually earn while you're learning. You don't have to know it all. And one of the things I'm so proud of, and it's so funny because I show everybody this, I've had trophies and all kinds of things in my career, but this right here, get your 6. Your membership is free. When you look at that, that is something that I have so much pride in, and that's all I'm telling people is you just help your people get their 6 and their membership is free. And that $450 to join is a one-time charge. I mean, you don't get charged like my American Express. I get charged that every year to use their card. So when you look at this is like being your own travel agent. You've got all those discounts and you get to see all those benefits that you get. And Muzaffar, I'm so excited about you being in Colombia. Kathy is sending some people to come see you. All of a sudden we've got an international team growing, and that's the best part of this is you never know who your friends know. You don't. And all of you may be going, our next event is in Atlanta, Georgia. Who do you know in Atlanta? When you start looking at everything that we've got going on, we're here to serve. Everyone here has a servant's heart, and we are so excited about you getting started with us. So get back with the person who got you on this call. Tell them that you're an A. Let's get you signed up. Don't wait, because the longer you wait, the farther you fall in the organization. Those people should be below you, not above you, and we'll teach you the rest. And that's why we're doing a call every single night this week, all the way through Saturday, to help you get your 6 so that you don't have to pay a membership come February. So that's all this is about, is helping you become successful, help you with personal development, help you be able to come travel with us. I just found out that that not only are my husband and I going to Dubai, a lot of the people on this call are going to be going with us. Who's going to Dubai? And let's go have some fun. And that's what life is about. Living life, loving life, and let's go have fun together. Take care, God bless, and appreciate all of you for being on tonight.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.